from this game today.
Here's what's up, boys! Yeah! And also, I'm gonna go to PCUs. Yeah. What's up, PCUs? Today we are going to watch this. Let's get it out with this video. Let's start.
Yeehaw! It's time for Satisfactory. The game is officially out after many years in early access, which means it's time for us to jump back in and see what new wild stuff we can do. My save game still works, by the way. The same save game I've been using for the last 5 years, but a lot has changed since the game first started, and nothing is more telling than looking at our unlocks. Like, at some point, this whole menu got confused. Some stuff is updated, some stuff isn't. I can't even tell what's...
Sorry about the subtitles. So the video.
new and what's not anymore. So for that reason, we're going to leave all this behind and dive into a brand new world. Hey, speaking of diving in, you ever thought about diving into a new browser? What about Opera GX, the browser for gamers? You ever just want to have a little more fun with your web browser? Because with Opera GX and the GX mods, you can. Over in the
You can
GX
skip
store,
this
you can choose
part.
from a huge amount of
For
official
myself,
and
I would
user-made mods, including the Let's Game It Out
skip
mod, and change your background music.
Joss's sponsors.
Keyboard clicks,
PCOs.
open and closing tab sounds. Hey there, it's Josh. A dedicated wallpaper, different themes and colors, and you can mix and match your heart's content. Finally, you can use the LGIO mod and have my voice obnoxiously talking when you open a new tab, while you enjoy this tapestry of medieval goodness, well, with some lo-fi in the background. Just like they had in medieval times. And I love to highlight this other feature in Opera GX, as I find it really useful, and that's the GX Corner. This is where you can easily keep up with new game releases, what's on sale, gaming news, and all kinds of other stuff. And you can customize the layout any way you want. Oh, and also, switching from another browser is super easy and can be done in seconds. So if this sounds good to you, use my link in the description and start Opera GXing for free today. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. And now let's see how things are going over. And hey, no, wait, pay attention. Well, that was great. Yes, everything looks good outside. I am very excited about what I am seeing. What awaits us this time, only time. Let's see how things are going over. And hey, no, wait, pay attention. Well, that was great. Yes, everything looks good outside. I am very excited about what I am seeing. What awaits us this time, only time will tell. Okay, let's get out there, see what's going on. Oh, and can't forget our all-purpose doohickey that I lovingly fondle with my thumb. Okay, first things first. You, drop pod. Let us deconstruct you for parts. And the next thing up is we need to do a scan for the satisfactory building blocks of life iron ore. Where are you? Show me. And we'll see up here on our little radar where it is. Target acquired. Let's go take a gander. The game's also prompting me to pick up leaves along the way, which is excellent because we got these excessive little grabby hands that'll just suction up anything we get close to. And don't worry, you take as much as you can. Go ahead and be greedy. Oh, and there's our target now. A place to get some iron ore. Well, let's hop on down there and... we're fine. Hey, you, get away from that. I have a stun prod for such an occasion. In fact, even though it's walking away from it, I need a beauty bubble. Get out of here. Yeah, that'll teach it. Anyway, back over to this. All we really need to do is approach it cautiously but optimistically, and hold down E to do a little mining. And after a couple of quick taps, victory is ours. Truly, we are conquerors. There is more where that came from, though. We can just keep on hitting this thing, and really, why wouldn't you? And now we have in our inventory all the things we need for right now. Leaves, wood, and finally iron, which we're going to use to build the hub, the heart of your factory. Let's see, where do we want to put this? It would make sense for us to put it somewhere accessible, but we don't normally do that, so I'm not going to start now. I am a big fan if we can make this work, which doesn't seem to want to be the case. But hang on, maybe I just need to go up there first. I mean, if there could be grass, surely there can be a base, right? Sadly, apparently not. I can't seem to find a place where it doesn't do it. We did, however, find one of these guys. Look at that, it's a power. Oh no, well, it was good while it lasted. Alright, fine. We'll put it on top of this nice puddle. There we go. It looks so good. And also kind of naked. Where's the roof and stuff? And where am I hearing this mewing noise? What is that and where is... Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this. These are supposed to be spiders, but I turned on arachnophobia mode, and so your visor in-game overlays a cat face on top of it. How's that for sweet in-game lore? Anyway, whatever.
Wow, beautiful.
Hopefully that takes care of that little problem. No, I don't think it's going to. Something tells me there's more cats down here. Oh good, there's another one. Quietly hiding from us. Well, no time like the present. Come here. Okay, much better. So we got two components of this thing. We got the crafting bench, where we can handcraft stuff like iron ingots, where we just push the big old craft button and watch the magic happen. One beautiful ingot at a time. And then over here we have the hub terminal, which we can open up, select a tier, in this case tier 0. Choose the next milestone we're going to work on, bask in the amazing unlocks we get, then we select the milestone, and it sits here and demands stuff from us. In this case, whatever this is. Iron rods, which we make by taking iron ingots and turning them into rods. You know, kind of like going over to the crafting bench, heading on over to the side, selecting iron rod, and then craft a whole bunch of those. And then we drag what we need over there, and then it's like hub upgrade ready to upgrade the hub. I'm sorry, I just don't understand. Could you say upgrade and hub one more time? Oh, hey, you did. Thank you. It's also clear to me now. Okay, we did it. And for our troubles, we now have a frame. And that's how it goes. Now we can do hub upgrade 2, just like the first upgrade, which gave...
It's been a long time since this came out of the video. Do you know? Even up with videos more weight, more. Those more weight. A lot of videos. With me. And he uploaded 3 entire videos while I was gone. Beautiful. I don't remember when this was in the video. Where's that?
It was an equipment workshop, portable miner, and another hand equipment slot. Hub upgrade 2 gives us stuff like a smelter, power line, copper, ingot, wire, cable, and another thing we can scan. What a deal. And now they need more stuff. In this case, iron rods and iron plates. No problem. We'll just go ahead and craft these. And then once that's done, upgrade again. And then watch as more stuff appears. Oh my goodness, now there's a room. And it's under construction. Just like my GeoCities page. Oh, and also a chest for, like, hiding stuff in an organized manner. That's kind of what containers are, right? And what might this other room be? Ooh, empty. How full of possibilities. I hope something exciting happens with my crying corner, and we'll know when we do hub upgrade 3, which incorporates not just plates and rods, but also something new. It's wire, made from copper, which now we need to go find. No problem, that's what scanning's for. Come here, copper ore, where are you? Excellent. Only 195 miles away. I mean meters. Mile meters. Whatever. What do I look like, a physicist? The only thing that matters to me is we found the owl. Found the ore. Step 1, hit the top part until it explodes. And then go for the pure copper ore chewy center. And then back over at the thingamabob. Take that copper, make it into ingots, which we then turn into wire. Feed the machine. Upgrade the thing. Oh my goodness, and also look at this. It looks like we now have a bed chamber. I call top bunk. And not just that, but look over here. We got our best friend. Oh, and not just that. You can actually use the toilet. Here, take some of this copper I made. And by that I mean 1 copper. And then we flush it. Yes, excellent. Get it all over the floor and my shoes. Okay, great. And now back to rapid fire upgrades. Select milestone. Add the stuff that it needs. See there's a thing I don't have. See that it's concrete. And then see that I can scan for limestone. And then I go find the limestone. Excitedly slide on the ground to get to it. Triumphantly defend ourselves from the local wildlife. Thank you for your sacrifice. And then stabby until I extract a lot of stuff. Turn that limestone frown upside down by turning it into concrete. Shove it in the machine. High-five that button. And so on and so forth. Give the thing to the thing. Push the thing. Watch as things change again, I think. I actually can't tell the difference on this one. Head back in, go to Hub of Upgrade 6. Laugh heartily at the things it wants because it's so easy for us. And before you know it, we're not even alone on this planet anymore. Oh my goodness, look at this. We've made a friend. Are you trying to land? How about I just stop you? What do you think of that? Aw, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean what I said. Come on back down. Everything's safe. Just kidding. Aw. Okay, I think I've worked it out of my system. I swear I'm actually going to let this thing land this time. And scene. Our very own transport pod thing. At least I think that's what it is. The good news is Tier 0 is done. Now we're on to glorious Tier 1, which is going to be the foundation for all kinds of stuff. Here's what I plan to do with our little base here. I want everything to come to me. I don't want to have to wander all over the place to find stuff. I want to be able to look at my base and be like, ah, yes, that old thing. I can find anything I need here. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds kind of organized. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Head on up to the stuff sticking out the top, smack, smack, explode. And then, luckily, to make new stuff, we don't have to go back to base. We can just make it on site here with the crafting bench and the equipment workshop. It's like having a convenience store anywhere you want it, and it's only for you. Anyway, they're worth keeping around for stuff I may need, because you can build actual equipment here. In this case, a portable miner, because we need a few of these, because they're needed to make the bigger miners. Okay, now we can take this little mining building, and it snaps right onto the node. And there it is. What a beaut. And now that that's done, we're going to scan for all the various nodes nearby, and then put miners down on all those too. And we'll know when our work is done, because they'll have a check mark next to them, which means that all 4 of these ones right here will go from just being white like this to looking more like this. I mean, one of them doesn't have one, because while a lot of these built just fine, for some reason we're having trouble overcoming this giant boulder in the way. Anyway, that handles all the iron nodes for now, as well as any nearby copper nodes, and also this limestone one. And now that that's done with, it's time for my favorite part, the part where we attach conveyor belts to this mysterious black hole where stuff comes out. Okay, out you go, little conveyor belt. We'll just do a quick one so we can see how it looks. Ah, yes, it's perfect. There's no minerals coming out yet because we haven't given the thing power, which is why this is pulsing red. We're gonna run these conveyor belts first, all the way back to our hub, and that means running all the belts. In fact, why not have this one zigzag across this one? Yeah, look how good this looks. Finally, a little art. Anyway, they're all connected now, and I decided that this little corridor is gonna be the central thoroughfare, you know, for all of our conveyor belt needs. And I do mean all of them. And eventually, they all do stop right around here, right outside of the hub. And now the next thing up is getting electricity working, which over on our base thingy is where these things come into effect. Behold, biomass burners. You remember all those leaves we collected? Well, now we'll be able to use them for something. Delicious fuel. But first we need to run power to everything. So we'll just drag a power line from that thing over to here. Yep, like that. And there's 2 of them, so we gotta do it twice. There we go. Connected them both. And now it's just about running these power lines pretty much anywhere we want. In the water? Fine. All the way up here onto this thing? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, now everything is connected. And now back over at the biomass burners. The only thing left to do is pull the switch and watch as I blow a fuse. What do you mean? Is this not enough power? What do I gotta do, math to figure this out? Oh, I see. I have to do a little reading. It looks like all of our factories consume upwards of 45 megawatts, and it looks like each one of these generators do 20 megawatts. Luckily, we can build these biomass burners all on their own, which is actually far more convenient anyway, because instead I'm gonna build them over here near this stuff, just like one here, and also one right there, and then maybe one here. And what the hey, why not a 4th one? And right between all of them, we're gonna put a storage container, which inside this thingamabob, we're gonna shove all of our plant matter that we found. Ah, but that doesn't feel like enough. We can do better than that. Well, with all this glorious foliage out here, might as well just run around and siphon it all up. I like to think of it as doing a little landscaping. Whoops, looks like we missed some bushes, and whatever that is. No problem, easily handled. Gimme, and you get a little nudge. Oh, I'm sure it's just sleeping. Anyway, now we have plenty of stuff. Actually, more than enough stuff. This container's all the way filled, and we have so many more leaves left. Well, that's fine. We'll just build more of these. How about 4, in fact? 1 for each generator. Now all we need to do is run some conveyor belts in an organized fashion, each to their own generator. Just like so. And there they go. And then making their way to these various generators to do the hard work so we don't have to. Let's go ahead and reactivate our power. Ah, there we go. And look, there it goes. The true mining has begun. Yes, that's the spirit. Minerals for days. This isn't the end of their journey, though. These minerals do eventually reach the end of their conveyor belt. And near the base, too, we got this really cool-looking monument thing. And you know what I especially like about it? It's verticality, which kind of has me wondering, can we just build stuff, like, above this? For that, though, we're going to have to unlock some stuff. Over here in the Tier 1 base building milestone, we're going to need to use some of these foundations. So let's feed the base. Oh, joy, now it's back to a fancy button. 1, 2, 3, launch. And there goes our supplies right into the upper atmosphere. Or are you? Bye-bye. Yeah, I don't actually know if that's going to affect some stuff. I'll just put the hub back down and I guess we'll learn together. What I can tell you is the thing is still gone. And if I look directly into the sky, beautiful clear skies and one weird little pixel. Hey, what is that pixel anyway? Wait a minute, that's the thing I eliminated from existence. Oh, wait, it's coming back, apparently. Oh, and here it is, again. Okay, I see, we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. Milestone exchange communication. concluded. Okay, well great, now we have foundations, which is what we're going to use to build above our hub. At least that's the plan. Let's do some vertical building and see if it works. And it sure seems to be. We can build across too. Well, so far so good. This does appear to be directly above the base. And now the question is, can I build something on top of this? Let's experiment by putting a smelter there. Smelt ore into ingots. Yep, looks like it's possible. Put that right in the middle. And then from here we're going to do some more building up, and then across to make an entirely new level again.
Yay!
Smelter. Okay, great. Yes, this is looking oh so great so far.
Yeah.
I kind of like having this one machine per floor. Gives us room to grow. Up, that is. And with us having all of these materials here, we're going to need a lot more than 2 smelters. Good thing I spent some time building more stuff. Oh boy, it looks like each one is a little less lined up than the last. And now all we need to do is run these things all the way up there. Honestly, shouldn't be too hard. If I just click and then hold, I can make these go a little bit higher. And then thankfully from here, we can just get it to connect all the way up here like this. Ah, that was easy. In fact, you know what? I think we have too much space up here. Let's go ahead and highlight these 3 things and trim this down to a perfect 3x3 grid. And there we go. Nice and even. Now what we need to do is connect this thing right here, making sure to connect every machine to minerals. So the whole beautiful system of dragging our stuff up as high as it'll go. And what an eyesore too. Who doesn't love their spaghetti airborne? I know I do. Okay, so now we've got a couple of things covered, like copper ingots as well as iron ingots. And we've also got limestone turning into concrete. Oh, and you know, I gotta wonder something. If we go over here and use the hub, and then launch another pod, is this thing gonna be able to leave?
What's the full video?
Yep, doesn't look like anything's gonna stop this. Well, that's nice to know.
Bye.
Besides, I don't think it's going